How you doing? It's Peppy. Welcome to Peppy's Kitchen. Today I decided I want to do something just a little bit different and have you join me as I cook for my family. You know, cooking has been a very important part of my life. As a child, I got into the kitchen and Mama showed me how to put a few things together. I got to be able to get in the kitchen and be her little helper. And it started a wonderful bond. If you guys hadn't seen the video, I will link it above here of my Joy of Cooking video and my mother's influence for that. But hey, you can see all of that right now as we step into my kitchen for a little bit. Today, I'm gonna be making some steak. So this right here is just New York strip steak. Right, very popular cut. You know, it's the little fat strip there that is traditional with the New York strip steaks. And I really prefer ribeye, which has more marbled fat within, but unfortunately when I went to the market today, this is all they had, so this is what I got. And strip steak, I do love strip steak also. So what I normally do with my strip steak is salt and pepper. That's it. That's all you need. But I am going to do a little bit more because I realize I'm not only cooking for myself, I'm cooking for my family, and they all enjoy it a little bit differently. So I will be adding a little bit of this. Now, I'm just going to tell you that this thing has revolutionized my life. This is my one-stop seasoning. You know, this is called complete seasoning. Maybe there's some seasonings that you use like Murray's or whatever. They call it all-purpose seasoning. Well, this is my all-purpose seasoning. And I want you to just take a look at it real quick. Look at all the different, here it is, I think that's in focus now. Look at all the different seasonings in there. You see some basil and oregano and some garlic powder and some, yeah, there's monosodium glutamate in there also, dehydrated vegetables, onions, salt, spices, herbs. I mean, it's in there. It's like Prego, it's in there. And I like it. I like it a lot. So I will be adding some of this to there, but the reason I'll add this later, I'm going to just start off with a little bit of salt. The reason I'm going to add the complete seasoning later is because it's got garlic, and some of those herbs don't taste as good if they're cooked too long, you know. So I'm just going to go ahead and lightly salt. I feel like Salt Bay. Oh. You know what? Hold on. Make a good thumbnail here. You guys will be a part of my thumbnail. Join in. All right, now. Other side. How's your day going? I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day. Salt this other side. All right. And now, the pepper. Pimienta negra en polvo. Ground black pepper. Hey guys, while you are here, and while you're looking and listening and watching, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As this channel has been growing and doing nicely, and the wonderful comments you guys have been giving me, I really, really appreciate it. It is the motivation that continues to get me up and do videos. You know, it's a grind. It's a labor, and it's a labor of love. Notice what I do. I actually take my hand and make sure that seasoning gets in there, okay? Now the other side. Now you see it's starting to sweat a little bit because of the salt. You see that? You see it glistening that light now. So the salt is actually pulling moisture out of it a little bit. So that's just a natural thing. I am gonna let it sit for just a little while in that salt. All right, pepper this side now. I want to thank you guys once again for this success of this channel. This channel's success is because of you. I try to do different things. I'm a very, I like to create different things. I don't like to be stuck in one mode. So, like, as you see right now, this is something completely different. You know, I do the role plays and all that, but I enjoy just trying different things and different avenues and all of that. So, appreciate you guys kind of liking that. So, all right. This baby, I'm gonna let her sit for just a little while now. Let me show you what we got in the oven. So I got some baked potato. Now these bad boys are big. So I had to make a little cut inside there because if those things blow up, yeah, you ever had a potato that just blew up and popped? It's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty, and get ready to get clean up a whole lot of mess. So, let me wash my hands. I'll be right back with you. All right, so let me show you guys this thing also. So, what I got, you know what, let me turn this on too for you guys. All right, so I got some rolls. These are just some rolls I have sitting right now. I'm trying to wait for them to rise up, and they're taking a little longer. These were the frozen mini doughs and stuff like that. You know, you gotta cut some time when you can. You know, I got family and a wife and daughters that are coming to eat, and I ain't got time to be doing all this from scratch. But matter of fact, I'm actually looking at this and going, I don't know if these are gonna rise quick enough for me, so I might just pop them in the oven before they fully rose, because they'll still be good to eat. They won't be as fully, you know, as big as they would normally be, but sacrifice that today. It will rise a little bit in the oven as it's cooking and stuff like that. So, but all right. So I guess I'll put the corn on. All right, friends. Well, it's corn time. Corn on the cob, and I don't know. Should I keep them exactly like that? Probably not. Let's come on over here. Let's take a look. Alrighty. So, going to peel the rest of this corn. silks. Hey, listen, Eagles fans out there, let's talk a little bit of the Eagles while we take care of the corn. I'm gonna just do that. So, the Eagles have been making a big splash in free agency, if you guys haven't already been able to tell. First of all, we signed Landon Dickerson, kept him on the team. And then we signed Saquon Barkley. Yo, Saquon Barkley, what? Listen, I love DeAndre Swift. I'm not gonna lie. I loved what he was able to do, and I wish, part of me wished that they had re-signed him and were able to keep him. But I'm telling you what, Saquon Barkley is a more versatile back, and I think what he is going to do here on this team, not, first of all, having a line, that Giants line, he did all that he was able to do behind a mediocre at best line. Put him now behind one of the best lines in football? Forget about it, my friend. Having now all-star wide receivers and then an all-star caliber tight end in Dallas Goedert, and then a quarterback who was MVP candidate 2 years ago. He had an off year last year, but let's not forget, he was still MVP before that and was still pretty good even with the craziness that was going on last year. But now, with all these weapons, look, Howie Roseman, our general manager, good job. This corn is good just like that. Some little corn kernels. It's gonna be some good corn. All right, I got the corn. Ooh, look what I was doing. I had the stove on with nothing on it. I was talking to y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I'll be right there. I'm just right here. I don't want to show this other part of the kitchen because it ain't clean. Alright. No cap. Alright. So here we go. Putting the corn to the pots. Bam. And put that right there. Alright. So this is more of a chat than this ain't a cooking instructional video. We just chatting while I'm cooking, but here, I'll show you a little bit. A little bit of salt up in there. That old sweet corn. And then guess what? I'm gonna do something a little naughty. I'll be a little naughty. Add a little a little sugar. I know it's sweet already. I still add a little sugar to it. Still water. Let's get a little more extra sweetness. And then what else you gonna add? What else we gonna add? We gonna add a little butter. Butter. Butter makes everything better. So, alright, so I'm gonna cut me off a little chunk of that and put that up in there. So listen. Not only did we sign Saquon Barkley, who's now going to open up the offenses now, Jalen, we're not asking you to do everything. Be a playmaker, be a, or be the playmaker, especially with your legs. Now you can do something we haven't been doing all year. Screens. Pitching it out to the running back out in the backfield and listen, it's gonna open everything else up. He can pick up the blitz. He can do multiple different things. He is a pass catching running back. He's a total package for what we need in this offense, and I can't wait to see this offense this coming year. And now, CJ Johnson, Garner Johnson, he's back. He's back. CJ GJ, yeah. They got him back. I mean, he was a very reliable back for us, and so safety and cornerback. So we're on the move, and things just started. That's the thing, yo. It's just starting. What else? What else is coming, y'all? Look, EAGLES, Eagles fans, let's get hype. I know y'all others sitting there like, what? Yay. Hey, look, everybody can't be like the Eagles organization, you know what I'm saying? Every organization can't be like that, just, all right. I think I'm gonna throw these in the oven. Right now, you know what? I'm gonna wait a little bit more. They're starting to rise now, and it's still gonna take me a little while for them potatoes to get done. These are only gonna need like 10 minutes once they get to that point. So there's no use of me trying to rush the process. Don't rush the process. Okay, so back to Eagles talk for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My peoples. You know what I mean? All right. I'm excited to see what we're gonna do. I mean, we lost some pretty key, significant losses. I mean, I don't want to make speak lightly of this. We lost some real key people. Hold on, let me fix this. And some of these people that we lost, Jason Kelsey, Pro Bowl, probably first ballot Hall of Fame center. I mean, we got somebody coming behind him, whether it's Landon Dickerson. I don't think it's Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, even though some people have been speculating that maybe because they paid Landon all that money that they might be moving him to center, but I guess we'll wait and see. But nevertheless, whoever it is, it's got some big shoes to fill. And so, and then Fletcher Cox, leaving, and once again, big shoes to fill. I mean, and not only talking about as far as their production on the field, which both of them were very productive on the field, but their leadership, and I'm glad that what they're doing right now is bringing back some people like CJ GJ. I mean, he's a person that has that swag to him a little bit. You know what I mean? He's gonna be vocal. He's gonna be pushing people. He's gonna be, out there being a leader on the field. And then you got, Saquon Barkley. He's a leader on the field, and not only with his actions, but also in motivating others. And so that's an important thing. You're bringing some good people in the because I think we were soft last year. Listen, we were soft last year, and you ain't had no voices to speak up and really, or that people weren't listening to. Well, you're going to listen to some of these folks. So, all right, well, let's take a look over here. Look at these. And just take a moment and look at the beauty. The beauty that you see in the corn as the water continues to boil and boil. And boil. I don't know. what shall we do? Shall we prepare the steaks? All right, now, I want you to see what we got here, first of all. All right. This is a cast iron pan. You see that? You see that? You see that? That's lard. That's lard. This, my friend, is a Griswold cast iron pan. Many delicious meals have been cooked in that Griswold cast iron pan. And what you want to always do when no cast iron is you got to season it. And then once you season that cast iron pan, all you really need to do is wipe that thing down and make sure you always keep some oil on it. I like lard. Lard. A little bit of lard. Lard, if you don't like lard, you can use shortening, vegetable shortening. But it keeps that nice lubricant over it so that it does not rust out. Cast iron rusts quickly. And you keep that nice seasoning in. You see that nice coloring in there? Okay. So we're going to get a pan up to a really nice high heat so we can get a good sear on the steaks. All right. So the steaks have been sitting there now for quite some time with a little bit of salt and some black pepper. I'm ready to share with you that I will be adding some Badia complete seasoning to it also, but I haven't done so yet because I don't want the garlic that's in here to scorch and becomes very nasty and bitter when it does. So I'll save that for later. All right. The potatoes are in the oven and they are doing their thing. I'm just going to test them out really quickly. Hey, why don't you come with me? Take a look. Let's see. Oh yeah, these potatoes have a long ways to go. So, wow. Right. Well, let's go ahead and cook some steak. This steak is in. I'm just gonna let it sear for a little bit. And hey, let's talk. How's your day going? Good, good. I hope things have been going well with you. All is well. We're eating steak and potatoes and eating corn, so you can't be too mad about that, Yeah. What are you eating today? Okay. Sounds good. Sounds real good. Yeah, no, I went to visit someone in the hospital earlier today and to the market, got some of this, went to the gym. Yourself? What did you do today? Nice. Good. Well, good. I'm glad to hear your day's going well. Hey, let's check on that steak, all right? Come on. I'm going to use some tongs. You know what? I just kind of know it's not time to even look at it. But these are my tongs. And you know what I'll do? I'm going to move the corn around a little bit. So, corn, that side, that side. And so you see these corners? They got like a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow mixed. This corn's mixed. It's mixed corn. Hey. Alright, let's take a look at that. Now these are some thin steaks. So. Looking good. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, these steaks don't take long to cook because they're pretty thin. I'm going to add me a little bit of butter. Let's cut 2 dabs of butter. Can we do that? You think we can do 2 dabs? Come on over. Put a dab there. And then put a dab there. Alright. Let's see. It's time. Take a little bit of this. Sprinkle a little bit there. You see over here, burning up a little bit? That's what I'm talking about. I don't like that taste. But, alright, I'm going to finish up some of these steaks and I'll be back to them in a little bit. Well, I just got a text message from Cedric Sleeps. You know, my buddy with the other ASMR channel. Cedric's gonna stop over later on, and he's an interesting fellow. He knows when to stop over when food is involved. Oh boy! Luckily, I got a few extra steaks. Oh yeah, because I'm not sharing my steak with anyone. So I guess it'll be a taste tester. Maybe I can get him on camera giving a review. Look at this. Hold on. What am I doing? Not showing you guys these beautiful clips. So this is what I'm doing. In the interest of time, I'm going searing these bad boys off, and then, boom, gonna finish it here in the oven. So, listen, you gotta save all the time you can, and those have been getting a little larger since last we spoke. You know, they're warming up and rising up and rising up. They'll be going in the oven soon. Be cooking, finishing this meal, and yeah. I wonder why do we love food so much? Why is food? Yeah, I mean, obviously we have to survive with it, but beyond just the survival of it, people love to watch mukbangs, people eating food. Why is that? Why is there a fascination over food? Well, for me, cooking is artistry. It really is. I mean, just like making these videos and thinking up of ideas and content creation and all of that, there's a lot of artistry that goes into that. There's a lot of creativity, but I think that's the dream with cooking is the ability to create with it. You can take a few different ingredients and in the right hands, those ingredients can turn into a wonderful, wonderful meal. And in the wrong hands, those same ingredients can be a disaster, can lead to a disaster. But in cooking, you kind of find your ways, you find your taste, you find the things that work for you. And so, somebody's here, somebody's home, somebody's waiting and ready to eat some food. I hear my wife coming through the door. And soon she'll be asking that question she always asks. What is it? What's for dinner? There she is. There she is. Say hi. All right, let's take a look at some stuff. Look at those rolls. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right, I'm just going to take a little bit of butter. Just do it the little ghetto old-fashioned way. The butter. These rolls, I like to do that while they're still hot. Get that nice little glistening on them. See that? You see that? And then that corn is ready to go. And then y'all already know what else is left, right? Gonna plate these bad boys up. All right, let's plate this up. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Let's do two of those. Let's get a couple of, look at that, look at, oh my goodness, boy. Or girl. Then watch this. Watch what we do here. Booyah. Thought it was over, didn't you? But it's not. Boom. Then I go boom, like that. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Okay. What I like to do is just like take a little, do a little mash up in there. Mm-hmm. All right, see that? Okay. So I pre-mash a little bit of it, right? Then you're gonna take your butter. Mm-hmm. Take that little dab of butter. Throw that right up in there. Let that melt right nice see. Dip into there, right? Yeah, yeah. See that? Okay. Then you're gonna get the sour cream. Uh-huh. And then what you gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do with that sour cream? Huh? What are you doing in there, sour cream? You know what? You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Boom, boom. You see that now? That meal is now complete. Except for one thing. One thing and only it needs. A fork. And then let's see. A happy customer. You're welcome.